Hey there, it's Julie Broad with Revenue.com and another fantastic real estate investing video tip. Today I want to talk about cleaning. I know, but it's an important part of managing properties, especially when you're doing tenant move-outs and tenant move-ins. When your tenants move in, the condition that you give them the home is the condition that they're supposed to give it back to you at the end of their tenancy. So you want to make sure it's sparkling clean so you can expect sparkling clean when they leave. There's 5 things that tenants seem to never remember to clean, and you may even forget to check these things. So when they move out, you give them their damage deposit back if you're in one of the provinces that allow you to collect a damage deposit. They move on, and then you look around and go, oh my goodness, this place is actually quite dirty. So what are those 5 things? All right, number 1, for some reason, some people don't seem to ever wipe a baseboard for the entire time that they live in a house. So when they leave, there's like this much grime on the baseboards. It's kind of gross. I always carry Lysol wipes with me so that I can give them a quick wipe down. Number 2. These light switches almost always, especially in the kitchen areas, seem to have little paw prints, well, human hand prints, unless they have a really clever dog. But they have prints on them. They have little, grease, but they also have the same little problem that the baseboards do with a little layer of gunk on the top. So you're gonna need to give those a wipe if your tenant has already moved out. And these kind of things are the things that make your property feel clean. Okay, when people walk in and they go, yeah, this looks good. It's just a surface clean versus when they come in and they're like, wow, this place is clean. It sparkles, and it's because of these little details that over time can make a place feel dirty even though it doesn't look dirty on the surface. Number 3. Actually, I'll do all of the cupboards just because it seems like people don't think to wipe the kitchen cupboards down on the exterior, but they certainly don't remember to wipe the inside of the drawers and the cupboards down, which is full of crumbs usually, right? So you wanna make sure that every single cupboard and every single drawer has been wiped out. And the exterior of the cupboards have been wiped, especially the handles, right? Because those handles, you're cooking, you got something on your hand, but you really need a dish out of a cupboard, you pull it with your dirty hands and then never wipe it, right? So that's number 3. Number 4, if you have a place with blinds, I can almost guarantee your tenants have not dusted or wiped them down since they moved in. And now that they've moved out, they still haven't done it. So you're gonna wanna check this because this one is a pain, right? A feather duster can take a lot of the dust off, but if they have dirt or if a drink has been splashed on it, they're gonna have to be wiped down one by one, and it's a pain. You can always take it off and put it in the shower and clean it in your shower if you want, and then dry it and then hang it back up. That can be a faster way if you want to take it down and put it back up. Anyway, those things need to be addressed because that makes a house feel clean when the blinds are clean. Number 5, and this is one that I'm guilty of forgetting, it's behind the fridge, underneath the stove, behind the stove, right? Moving those big appliances is tricky in some houses if they're not on wheels. But that's where a whole bunch of grossness lives, I can assure you. In my own house, I'm astounded at the kind of, well, first of all, there's more dog hair back there than I even want to think about. But it is just one of those places that nobody looks, but it collects a lot of stuff. So you want to make sure that that gets moved and it gets cleaned underneath before your next tenants move in. When you care for your property like this, you will attract great people who are going to care as well. And when they move out, you can expect them to have it at the same level of cleanliness that they moved into. So it's a positive cycle versus if it's a little bit dirty, then it'll be probably a little bit more dirty when they move out, and it'll just keep going down that road. So hopefully that helps you, gives you 5 things to watch out for and to let your tenants know that these are things you're going to be checking when they move out. What do you think tenants always miss? I'd love to hear. And of course, if you have questions or comments or you have a subject you want me to shoot a video on, tell me. Right here in YouTube's probably the best place. Comments, questions, and of course, a thumbs up always make me happy. We'll see you next time.